to the Sokool Brothers Racing Podcast. I'm Justice Sokool Racing, or the Y-Man.
And I'm Colby Sokool Racing, or Little Smoke.
It was round number 4 of the Junior Late Model Esports Next Series, and this race was at Lucas Oil Raceway. In qualifying, I qualified 6th, which then put me starting P6 in the feature. And the feature there, I was running in that spot, and I got caught up in a wreck that was right next to me, and I had nowhere to go. So I fell back a couple positions, and then on the next green flag run, I got caught up in another wreck. So then I had to go down pits and use my fast repair, which a fast repair is where you go down pits, you stop, and then you're able to go right back out. You don't have to wait for any time or anything else like that. It's just an instant stop and go. That's why they call it a fast repair. So I used that, and I came out about 13th, and I worked my way all the way up to 6th place, and then there was a caution. Coming back on that last green flag run there, I worked my way up to 3rd place, and I was battling for 2nd, and I got that 2nd place position. So then on white flag going into corners 1 and 2, I accidentally ran into the leader's bumper, which then slowed the both of us down. And then 3rd place came in and got tangled up with me. So I fell back a couple positions and I finished 6th place. But all in all, it was an awesome round number 4 of racing, and I'm ready for round number 6. I will be missing round number 5 since we're going to Sooner 600 Speed Week, but I'm really excited for that.
Well, first off, Justice, good job in your race. You've been putting a lot of hard work and effort in. You've been really fast in practice and qualifying and heat races, and even the AMAs. It's just, I don't know, if you get nervous at the beginning of the race or throughout the race, and some of the other drivers do, and you make mistakes that can cost you like a win or a top 3 finish, or sometimes it can even cost you wrecking out of the race. But it's just bad luck. I mean, you've been really fast and really good. It's just having the bad luck you've been trying to put yourself in the right moment, and you get there, and then all of a sudden, like I said, either you get nervous, or the person that you're trying to pass or do something, go around and whatever, just gets nervous, and you guys end up getting tangled up with each other. But hopefully all the bad luck that you've been going through in these past races has been all lucked out in the esports, so when you come back for round number 6 at Richmond, you can go out there and kick some butt and take dubs.
Yeah, thank you very much for all the help and support along the way, and I'm really excited for Richmond, and I really want to thank my spotter, Blake Kinkinnon, for spotting me in all these races so far, and thank you very much.
Like we talked about in our last podcast, our next races are Sooner 600 Speed Weeks. It's 5 straight nights of racing at 5 different racetracks in Oklahoma and 1 track in Kansas, or at least it was supposed to be 5 different racetracks. Night number 1 is at Caney Valley Speedway, June 10th. It is a quarter-mile racetrack located in Caney, Kansas, right on the border of Kansas and Oklahoma. We've only ran there once, and that was last year's for our first ever Speed Weeks, and I had a lot of fun running there.
Night number 2 of Sooner 600 Speed Weeks is at Creek County Speedway. Creek County Raceway is in Sapulpa, Oklahoma, and is on June 11th. It is a quarter-mile racetrack, and we've ran there 3 times so far. The first time for Sooner 600 Speed Weeks, and the second 2 times for just going there and having a lot of fun racing there. We've done really good.
The third night of racing is at Red Dirt Raceway, June 12th. Red Dirt Raceway is a quarter-mile racetrack located in Meeker, Oklahoma, and like Caney Raceway, we've only ran there once for Speed Weeks last year, our first ever time there. And the facility of the racetrack and the overall racetrack itself is just really beautiful. The clay of the racetrack is red, so that's another reason I really like that racetrack.
Night number 4 of Sooner 600 Speed Weeks on June 13th is Port City Raceway. We've ran at that small little track many times, and we've learned a lot from that small little racetrack.
Night number 5 is going to be at Creek County Speedway, June 14th. It was originally supposed to be Arcoma like it was last year, but because they were doing some changes to their facility and racetrack, they moved it to Creek County Raceway, which I'm pretty happy with. I'm really excited for Speed Weeks. I've been waiting for Speed Weeks ever since the last Speed Weeks to come. And Justice, what is your favorite racetrack out of all the tracks in Speed Weeks?
My favorite track out of all of them is Port City, because we've been there many times before, and we've had our ups and downs there, but I feel like we've learned a lot from that little racetrack. Yeah. Colby, what's your most favorite track out of those?
I gotta say Port City Raceway. We've ran there multiple times before, and every time we go there, we just learn and learn. You got people passing you on the top side and the bottom side, and it's just many lanes throughout the entire night, even when it comes to main time, and it's slick. You got people up there ripping the top of the racetrack and ripping the bottom of the racetrack, and it's overall just a really fast, small racetrack.
Yeah. What track are you most excited for in Speed Weeks?
the track I'm most excited to race in Speed Weeks has got to be Creek County Raceway. We've ran there 3 times, and the first time we went there was for Speed Weeks last year, our first time there, and we struggled a lot there. And then when we came back this time, I was running non-wing and wing, and you and me learned a lot since the last time we were there. And I think it was a really good racetrack. That was the place I learned how to run the top of the racetrack and just kind of learn what the drivers are going to do there for when we go back to Speed Weeks. And now that they have 2 races there, I think it's going to be really strong for me. Justice, what about you?
My favorite track was gonna be
Or what track are you most excited to run?
well, the track I'm most excited to run is Port City Raceway, because it's, like I said, a small little racetrack. You can learn a lot from it. It was gonna be Arcoma Raceway, but because they took that race out of the schedule for this year, it's Port City Raceway.
Yeah, and you can catch 4 out of the 5 nights on Fast 4 Media, and out of the 4 out of 5 nights of Speed Weeks, you can also not only watch the restricted non-wings or stock non-wing and wing day class, and even junior sprints at Port City, but you can also watch
The Winged Outlaws. They will be running 4 out of the 5 nights there at Senior 600 Speed Weeks. And it's also going to be awesome having our Nana and Papa and Big A back out at the track with us for Senior 600 Speed Weeks.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm really excited to go back to Speed Weeks. It was really fun last year. I learned a lot, and now that both of us have had a lot more racing since then, I think we're going to be pretty fast and pretty good at all the racetracks, at least we hope. And ever since KC Raceway, in Nevada Raceway, we tore up some stuff in our race cars, we've had to replace front axles, so we've just been spending a lot of late nights in the garage trying to get everything ready for Speed Weeks and making sure the axles are put together right. And our dad, he's been a really big help just going out there, spending late nights out there, and we've been trying to go out there and help him do anything we can and just learn how to put a front axle together or clean, radius rods or whatever we need to do. But it's just been really good going out there, spending late nights with our dad and working on race cars.
Yeah, and we'd also like to really thank Jimmy Thomas for coming up here and helping us out on the 600 micro sprints, getting them ready for Senior 600 Speed Weeks.
Yeah, unfortunately we won't be having Hayden for Speed Weeks with us because he'll be going on vacation, but luckily we'll have Andrew there. It'll be really good to see him back again. Our Nana and Papa, it'll be good to see them back at the racetrack with us. But overall, I'm just really excited. I think it's going to be a really good Speed Weeks for all of us there.
Yeah, it's going to be an awesome Speed Weeks. And until next time, the Lawman
and Lil Smoke
out. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.